Shanti to all the divine souls. Our salutations to beloved Babuji and Brahmama. Welcome to the Day 3 course of Behad Gyan. Day 3 will cover the following topics: Kali Yuga, time cycle on Earth, 14 lokas of our solar system, types of dissolution, what is the current time on Earth, when will souls get liberated, difference in time on Earth and higher dimensions, why is there a need to awaken 33 crore Devi Devtas? Our scriptures have mentioned about the 7 lokas above and below in our solar system. Today, we will understand the elements that these dimensions are composed of and who lives in each of them. Due to the presence of Maya or illusion and the absence of knowledge, the 5 elements in our body have become so heavy and the soul has lost its power, due to which we are not able to think right. It is our humble request to all the viewers to have an open mind while listening to the knowledge given by Babuji. It is very important to know what is the present time that our earth is going through. We all know that this is the era of Kali Yuga, where the tamo quality is more prevalent. Some say that Kali Yuga is almost coming to an end, while some say there are many more years left for it to come to an end. As per our scriptures, the age of Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years, out of which 5,118 years have already passed and 4,22,882 years are still left. When we have a look at everything that is happening around us, the 5 elements of nature have become polluted, people have several kinds of diseases, wars, poverty, mental illness. Do you think this world can run for the remaining years left in Kali Yuga? Even if we think of the next 5 years, we are sure to get scared even imagining how the world would be. Even though there is a huge advancement in science and technology, but the souls have lost their power. The only hope for humanity is godly knowledge given by Almighty Authority that can help every soul uplift themselves, realize their true self and their Creator, and charge their souls. During the end of Dwapar Yuga, Lord Krishna had said that the knowledge I am giving will be very helpful to the people in Kali Yuga, or the age of darkness. The quality of elements in every yuga or epoch is different. A soul always comes in the cycle of depleted soul power. Let us understand what is meant by Kaal Chakra. Kaal has different meanings. Kaal means time, speed and power. We will come to know later on how time, speed and power are interconnected. Now, we shall understand Kaal Chakra in terms of time. Time cycle in different dimensions is different. On Earth, the time cycle can be divided into 4 epochs, also called as yugas. The 4 yugas are Satyuga, also called as the Golden Age, of which it is 17,28,000 years. Treta Yuga, Silver Age, which is of 12,96,000 years. Dwapar Yuga, of which it is 8,64,000 years. And Kali Yuga, which is of 4,32,000 years. These 4 yugas make up one Chaturyuga, which is in total 43,20,000 human years. The age of our solar system is Lord Brahma's 100 years. A soul is able to break free from the time cycle of our solar system when he is able to go beyond the time of the solar system. Now let us understand Kaal Chakra in terms of speed. Everything is moving at different speeds, right from the beating of our heart, neurons transmitting messages, atoms in our body, functioning of our mind, planets revolving around the sun. To understand the time cycle, we first need to understand the different types of dissolution. The first one is daily dissolution, also called as Nitya Pralay. Example, every day someone or the other is facing death. Once a soul takes birth on earth, they come to the cycle of birth and death. Once the 4 yugas or one Chaturyuga, that is 43,20,000 human years, gets over, Ardha Pralay or partial dissolution takes place, wherein all the Tamo Pradhan and weak souls get diluted and the good souls will be able to go to the higher dimensions. 71 times Chaturyuga make up one Manvantar. When one Manvantar, that is 308.5 million years, gets over, Pralay or dissolution occurs. This is carried out by Lord Vishnu through Jal Pralay, that is dissolution through water. During this dissolution, the time of Manu and Satrupa, that is, the seed of male and female creation, gets over. All of the creation on earth gets destroyed. 1 day of Brahma is 1000 Chaturyug, which is also equal to 14 Manvantar. In Markandeya Puran, it is clearly mentioned that the duration of Lord Indra is 71 Chaturyuga. In 1 day of Brahma, 14 Manu Satrupa, 14 Indras, 14 Trinity gods, and many more change. When 1 day of Brahma, that is 4.32 billion years, gets over, Kalp Pralay occurs, during which Lord Vishnu, through the extreme temperature equivalent to combined power of 12 suns, creates the fire of dissolution and destroys the 3 worlds or lokas, that is the Bhu, Bhuar, and Swarglok. During this time, the Devi Devtas living in the Swarglok also get dissolved. Therefore, the age of Devi Devtas residing in heaven or Swarglok is 1 day of Brahma. Often we hear people wanting to go to heaven after their death. But did you know that heaven is just a place where you can reap fruits of your good karma? Once the accounts of your good karmas gets over, then you will be put back on earth. There is no knowledge of one's true self or of God, in other words, of Brahma Gyan given in heaven. Even the Devi Devtas in heaven long to get human birth, to get the supreme knowledge, transform themselves, perform a karma, and liberate themselves from the cycle of birth and death. Brahma's age is 100 years, which is the age of our solar system, and is also the age of the creator of the solar system, who is Shiv. Brahma's age of 100 years can be divided into 2 halves, called as Parad, each having 50 years. Now, as per Hindu calculations of time, second Parad is in progress. It is the first day of the second Parad. In the first day, it is the 7th Manvantar. In the 7th Manvantar, it is the 28th Yugantar. Presently on earth, it is Kal Yuga of 28 Yugantar. Now, already 5118 years of Kal Yuga has been elapsed. If we estimate the time elapsed till date since the beginning of our solar system, then it will be around 155.5 trillion 20 billion 1980 million years. Mahashiv is the creator of one galaxy. Inside one galaxy, there are billions of solar systems. Mahashiv's 1 second is equal to 100 years of Brahma. When the age of our solar system, that is Brahma's or Shiv's 100 years, which is equal to 311.04 trillion years, gets over, then Mahakalp Pralay occurs. In Mahakalp Pralay, Lord Shiv enters into the sun of Brahmand and creates tremendous fire called as Kaal Agni, which engulfs whole creation of Brahmand inside it. Whole Brahmand, including 14 lokas, dissolve, and all the souls created by Shiv are dissolved in the extreme fire of Shiv. Bapuji says there are many souls on earth who have come from different galaxies, universes, and various other creations above. These souls have really high power in their souls. When they come to know that Mahakal Pralay is about to happen, they immediately put efforts and rise to the above dimensions. Now, Param Mahashiv is the creator of one universe. Inside one universe, there are billions of galaxies. Param Mahashiv's 1 second is equal to Mahashiv's 100 years. It is mentioned in the scriptures that in every second of Mahashiv, infinite number of solar systems get created and destroyed. Mahashiv becomes Mahakal, creates tremendous fire, and absorbs infinite solar systems into himself. All the solar systems or Brahmands dissolve, so all the creations of Shiv and Mahashiv end in this pralay. We recommend you to read a book called Anant Koti Brahmando Ka Mahakal Pralay, where different types of dissolution is mentioned. This book also talks about Atyantik Pralay, also called as Moksha. This means when a soul gets the knowledge of his true self, that is Atma, and his creator, that is Paramatma, put efforts in becoming like Paramatma, he is slowly able to go beyond the different layers that cover his soul, which is the subtle body, causal body, supracausal body, and finally gets the body of supreme supracausal body, that is the Param light, where no mind and intellect is present, which is also called as the Kevalya Avastha. In this state, the soul merges with the creator, thus attaining moksha. Moksha means to get merged with your creator. Now let's understand the different lokas that are present in our solar system. There are 7 lokas above and 7 lokas below the earth. Bhulok, or the earth plane, is the Mrityulok, where souls have bodies made of 5 gross elements. Let's talk about the lokas above the earth. Bhuvarlok, also called as Pitrulok, is just above the earth and is the land of departed ancestors. From here up till the Brahmapuri is the subtle world. Bhuvarlok is present between the Bhulok and the sun. Sacred rituals called Shraddh are carried out after the death of a person, in which offerings are made to the departed soul residing in Pitrulok. Unfortunately, currently the souls, due to lack of soul power, are not able to go even to Pitrulok, due to which they keep wandering around in the earth's atmosphere. Just like how there are many groups divided on the basis of different religion and ideologies on earth, there are different golas or groups in the Bhuvarlok as well. Souls can perform karma with their three element subtle bodies in this loka. So, good souls in their groups put efforts to go to the higher dimensions, while the rest are in the state of ignorance and try to fulfill their vasanas, which are the desires and latent tendencies, and create a disturbance for others. That is why it is said that the subtle world runs the physical world. Whatever unnatural that happens in the physical world, like the wars, natural calamities, supernatural activities, are all done by the souls in the subtle world. The third loka is the heaven or Swarglok. Souls who have performed only good karma get to bear fruits by getting a place in heaven. Here the souls have subtle bodies. Souls here are mostly bogi. Very few are yogi who put efforts in knowing themselves and try to go to the higher dimensions. If on earth there is maya or illusion, on Swarg or heaven there is Mahamaya or much bigger illusion, but in the subtle form, that is in the three element form. Once the good karmic accounts of a soul comes to an end, the souls are sent back to earth. As one progresses upwards, the atmosphere is pure and lighter since the elements become lighter. When one does penance by taking supreme light from the Almighty, the Vayu or air element in the soul decreases, while the Akash or the ether element in the soul increases. Also, by putting efforts, the soul which was Tamo Pradhan becomes Rajo, and from Rajo becomes Sato Pradhan. The next loka is Maharlok, inhabited by saints, rishis, and spiritual souls. Here, the male and the female souls are in soul conscious state, living in a friendly manner and meditate together. Next comes Janlok. Jan means people. Here, the noble souls lead a life of a householder similar to that of life on earth and have children, but they do not indulge in any form of enjoyment. Great spiritual leaders reside here, and for the upliftment of mankind, they come on earth as avatars. One can find many religious institutions like temples, mosques, churches, and landscapes similar to that on earth, like villages, cities, hills, rivers, etc. A day in Janlok is equal to 100 years on earth. Next is Taplok. Tap means penance. This realm is inhabited by pure and enlightened beings who do intense spiritual practices and are only focused on their spiritual advancement. Next comes Brahmapuri, after which is Vishnupuri and then Shivpuri. Brahma created Saptarishis, who in turn created Farishtas or angels. These angels started to use their soul power to create more of their kind, resulting in the creation of Devi Devtas. The 33 crore fallen Devi Devtas became human beings. It is important to wake them up by giving them knowledge and to make them aware of the current time so that such powerful souls can help in spreading the vibrations of peace and help in transforming the world. Sinful actions on the earth plane lead to downfall of the soul to the lower worlds like Atal, Vittal, Sutal, Rasatal, Mahatal, and finally to the 55 crore hells known as Naraklok or Patal. It is very important to understand the difference in time in different dimensions, which in scientific terms is referred to as time dilation. Passage of time slows down between two events of occurrence at higher speeds. Time on earth runs really fast. In the Puranas, an incident of Balaram marrying the beautiful princess Revati, who along with their father had spent only 19.53 minutes in Brahmalok, and by the time they had returned back on earth, 27 Chaturikas had already passed by. Here, one must understand how the three meanings of Kaal, that is time, speed, and power, are interconnected. Greater the power in a soul, faster the speed with which it can travel towards upper dimensions and time. When one day of Devi Devtas gets over, 1 human year on earth gets completed. 1 second of Brahma is equal to 1 lakh years on earth. while a day in Taplok is equal to 10,000 years on earth. In the Day 4 course, we will be going deep into the topics Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Shivpuri, Paramdam, and much more. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. Param Shanti.